What's good, everybody? This is Silvally, ready to show you guys some matches with the Silvally GX Weavile GX deck in Standard. Like I said, it's not exactly my cup of tea to use this deck like this. I want my dark patches, my max elixirs, how I use it in Expanded, or how I used to use it anyway. But, the red, blue, and combo, I've sort of grown to like it a little bit. It's a cool little interaction. I don't really think there's any other Pokemon that really benefited from that supporter. I saw some people trying to use that with like Flygon GX when that came out, but it's not that good. Many other, I guess, Stage 1 or Stage 2 GXs aren't exactly relevant right now. So anyway, we're going to start with the Silvally here, or the Type Null, I guess. I always get those guys confused. I mean, Silvally's an easy name to say. Type Null, it's kind of crazy, but gonna open up with that guy, and we have a Sneasel down too. So two of the basics that you wanna have, and we're probably gonna try and get more with the quick ball there. I've got the tag call too to search supporters. So I've got a decent opening start, I suppose, and I'm pretty sure I'm playing second. Yeah, my opponent is already playing. And from the looks of things, this is a mat party deck. This deck did receive quite a bit of hype when Darkness Ablaze was going to come out. And I guess it's one of the better decks you can try and build from that set. Like if you're aiming to build decks primarily with cards from that set, like with the Pokemon from that set. But I haven't really been impressed. It's not that good. And it just seems like even though they did some stuff to sort of, I guess, enhance it from the Night March and Lost March, the damage output, I mean, I don't want to say it's low, because if they made it higher, like if they made like a 30 damage timer, you could say, it would have been crazy. But I guess no matter what they do with this sort of deck, I don't know. I don't think people are really getting a lot of great success with it, but I could be wrong. I'm not looking at tournament results. It does have a lot of very glaring weaknesses, though. It's very predictable, and if you manage to stop it in its tracks early, then it can't really do shit. So he's still digging there. He's still doing stuff. This is basically what this deck does. It just takes 10 minutes to play. Um, so, obviously it's got the little Sinistea, the first form there. A little teacup with 30 HP. If we had Mew, we could have killed it now. And then they try and get the evolved form and try to dump all of the guys there. So anyway, gonna use my attack call. This is an excellent opportunity. Gonna get one of the red and blue, red and green, and then get Darkrai Umbreon too. This should be good. Since he's shown me that he's using Dedenne, obviously this deck uses Dedenne, dump and draw. It's gonna be very good. I can just attack, kill things in one shot easily, and then just hit Dedenne, and then 3 strikes, and I can get 2 prizes from that guy too. So, yeah, we should be able to attack with Darkrai quickly. I won't be able to use the supporter this turn because the rules is like it functions in a way like a rare candy. You gotta wait until the next turn. It's a bit sad. I don't know if it would have been that broken if you could have done it on the first turn, but it is a very large difference. But since we can't do much anyway, just gonna attach the Darkness Energy and decided to search another Type Null, I guess Silvally. Perhaps we should have grabbed maybe Sneasel, actually, now that I think about it. But I guess if everything else fails, I control like cards, and these guys, they have very low HP, so I can easily just use Silvally and attack too. If we use a supporter, it's gonna do enough damage. So that's the logic behind that guy. Now, he's still in the setup process, of course. He's searching the bundle buy there. Got an energy. Let's look at your discard pile. He just has 3 dudes still there, so that's not a lot at all. Another Dedenne GX down. I guess he's dumping a lot of dudes now. It's okay. Now it's a different story. But like even if you have like so many dudes out, like you still don't get the 1-hit KO on the tag team GX. And this is basically I mean, it goes to show you that it just seems like it would be a deck from the Sun and the Moon era, not necessarily this Galar era, Sword and Shield era. Of course, they're still going to be dangerous, but I don't know if I can get my point across adequately. It's just that I don't have much fear. Like, even though Darkrai Umbreon is attack Team GX, I feel sort of comfortable using it. And if it dies, it just dies. I guess it's because maybe they're not using Arceus. If there was Arceus Dialga Palkia, then that would have been more nerve-wracking with that guy, boosting the damage further and getting additional prizes. But it is what it is. Okay, so he got the KO, so that's his first prize. It actually works out. Now we're going to be able to go ahead, evolve into, I think, yeah, we gotta do Weavile, so I can make an attack this turn. So discard. It's a bit sad, but I think I gotta discard like Darkness Energy, and 100% we gotta get rid of the Malamar VMAX. I mean, I would have gotten another energy attachment if I didn't get rid of Eldegoss V, but Eldegoss V is Eldegoss V. I'm probably gonna get red and blue back next turn, just get supporters. So whatever. I mean, 3 energies, it's enough for me to attack. That's the point. So easy KO on these guys and hit the Dene GX2. And if I can just get 2 shots, then he should lose. I mean, if he doesn't, I guess we can always sort of pull the Dene later on. I mean, I guess. But yeah, you guys can see that if you get out Weavile GX with red and blue, you got a manual attachment. With the 2 darkness you get from that supporter, something like Darkrai, he's ready to go. So you kind of need that. Like if you were using something like Sableye with Tyranitar, that guy wouldn't be able to attack. So you got to keep that in mind. Alright, so he's promoted the bundle buy. Pretty standard. This one I guess is the most main of attackers. Just the small basic dude, just needs a twin, not a stage 1. He's like the Joltik version 2.0. So he will be the main attacker most of the time, I suppose. But he also dies easily. So quick ball, let's see what my opponent does. Discarded a turbo patch there. Now that's a bit strange. I swear to God, I've opened up like, God, I probably opened like 100 Darkness Ablaze packs by now. I never got a single turbo patch. It almost makes me feel like, is that card even from that set? I did not get a single one of those. Jesus. I don't know what the hell is up. Like, I seriously need to double check. I mean, I know it's from that set, but it's just like, not get even a single copy. It makes me feel like I'm going crazy. Like, is it even from that set? Anyway. So he decided to pull the Weavile GX there. So I guess gonna try and kill it. But I mean, even if it does, the energies, like Darkrai is already ready to go. So even if I can't move energies, it's not like we're using max potions in this deck. We can't. So, I mean, I did get the job done. I did move the energies on Darkrai. So I think it would have been in his interest to just attack the Darkrai. It wasn't a good play on his part. But it is what it is. Like, I wonder if you can even get the KO. Like, wow, just 180. Dude, you've been dumping so many dudes all day long, and you can't even kill Weavile. So yeah, the damage output, it's not that impressive. So let's see, what are we gonna do here? So he couldn't even kill the Weaviles, which is really big. I don't see how he can win. I'm gonna keep hurting him. He couldn't get a KO. I'm gonna put Weavile back on the bench. Like, we could have even grabbed the what is it called? The Malo and Lana, but I guess get the Silvally out, draw cards, and just go that route, and I can just move an energy on him, sacrifice 1, and still retreat, so it doesn't matter. Let's put the other Sneasel down, just in case this one does die, the Weavile. think I'm in a really good position here. I mean, obviously, I'm in a very good position. We're both on five and five prizes, but you know, he couldn't get a kill on the Weavile. Of course, it's still dangerous. You can always pull that guy later on. But you know what? I'm not even gonna... Like, we could retreat and lose the energies, but I'm just gonna attack with Weavile. And I can just attach another one of the Darkrai next turn. Since the dude dies, I mean... they've got only 40 HP and shit. Plus, you know, he will eventually... if I just leave the Weavile GX on the bench, it's going to be a liability. So do the big damage on this guy so Darkrai can come in fresh. And I think I'd rather go that route. And he's going to be running out of attackers. That's the problem with this deck too, is like if he doesn't manage to overwhelm you with the little guys quick, if you can keep attacking and keep killing them, you know, they won't have other dudes to respond. So that's basically the thing. There's no like Dimension Valley, so they can try and use the Dedenne like they would have done with Night March and Pumpkaboo and Expanded. So they really just have Poltergeist, however it's called. It's Poltergeist, but I call it Poltergeist. And it's just that dude and the little bunny. That's it. Okay, so you get your 2 prizes, and now it's all up to Darkrai. I mean, if he kills this dude, I lose, but I think I'm in a good position, like pressuring him. I'm gonna kill this guy too. Energies is another big problem of this deck. Like, how many energies does he even have of the twins and what have you? And let's see, go ahead and use Tack Call. Just have these bitches left. So go ahead and do that. Red and blue. Discard. Yeah, we're not gonna... I don't know, am I gonna use... Not really, I'm not gonna use this guy now. Just get the Weavile GX out. Get the Darkness Energies. More Darkness Energies. So we got 5 now. And Shadow Connection, let's just... You know what? Spread them around. I still haven't used my GX attack. But, I mean, that would just be to prevent him from using trainers at this point. Alright. So, what are we doing? Should I bench a turn of this? I don't think he's going to be that good. What the hell? Let's just do it. I mean, because of the weakness, I do kill him. I can just do, like, 30 for 1 and it still dies. So, yeah. So go ahead and do Black Lance. So that's another hit on the Dedenne. And I think no matter what, he can't kill me. He can't kill this Darkrai. So I will be able to get another shot, and then I just win by killing the Dedenne too. Plus, this guy has a psychic resistance too. So it's like he has 290 HP against them. So that can be a bit useful too. Like if Poltergeist is attacking. So promoting the bundle buy again. I mean, this is going to be his last move. He can't really save the Dedenne. You can't use like the scoop up net on it. I don't know if there's anything else he can do to save it. So one more attack and I'm going to win. So make your last move. You got one big attack. Can you kill the Darkrai? I don't think you can. I mean, it's just mathematics. Even if they dump everybody, I don't think the damage output goes over like 270 and over that to kill me. Like, you gotta dump the Poltergeistes too. I don't know how many dudes he has over there. He's got a Dedenne on the bench too. That's probably a waste. So he decides to promote this guy. I don't know why, as a decoy. But dude, I'm just gonna kill the Dedenne and you're gonna lose anyway. I guess he couldn't get an energy. So no matter what he does, I'm gonna win. I mean, he's going for Ordinary Rod. He's not giving up yet, but you can't do anything. What are you gonna do? So I think this is my game. I mean, even though he's not giving up. So this was a demonstration, I guess you could say, the first match went pretty well with this Darkrai, well, Weavile GX Silvally deck. Um, I would say this sort of Mat Party deck, you know, if they don't go turbo on your ass and you can't do shit and they kill you, it should be a decent matchup. I mean, because you can hit the Dedenes with Darkrai, you know, they're running them, and you know, they low HP Pokemon. What else am I gonna say? It gets to get the resistance. Whatever. It's a matchup, and we did okay this time. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and thank you guys for watching as always. We'll say